The Woman Who Remembered Another Life. The Story of Jenny Cockell. From the time she was a small child growing up in the English countryside, Jenny Cockell was haunted by vivid dreams. Night after night, she found herself in a different body, in a different time. In her dreams, she was a woman struggling through childbirth in a poorly equipped hospital, overwhelmed by the heart-wrenching pain, not just physical, but emotional. She felt she was dying, but what pierced her heart most was not the fear of death. It was the sorrow of leaving her children behind. Jenny wasn't like other children. At just 4 or 5, she began sketching maps of a village she had never seen: narrow lanes, a church, a railway line, a butcher's shop. She named children she had never met and mourned for them as if they were her own. Her parents, puzzled but supportive, believed it was simply an overactive imagination, but Jenny knew better. As the years passed, the dreams remained. So did the feeling, an ache of unfinished business. She couldn't shake the sense that someone else's life was buried inside her. She felt she had once lived and died as Mary Sutton, a woman in Ireland, likely in the early 20th century. The memories, scattered like broken glass, started forming a clearer picture. In her 30s, desperate for understanding, Jenny turned to hypnotherapy. Under deep regression, more fragments emerged: an abusive husband, 8 children, poverty, and the anguish of dying too soon. Her therapist encouraged her to write everything down, and that's what she did. Then one day, following a map she had drawn decades earlier, she traveled to Malahide, a small village near Dublin. She knew the streets before setting foot on them. She knew where the church was before seeing its steeple. She knew where Mary's house had stood, though nothing remained of it. With painstaking research and the help of public records, Jenny found Mary Sutton's death certificate, a woman who died in 1932 at the age of 35. She had indeed had 8 children. Mary's story was almost identical to the one Jenny had carried within her since childhood, but the most astonishing part was yet to come. Jenny began contacting Mary's children, now elderly, scattered across Ireland. One by one, they agreed to meet her, cautiously curious. When she spoke of small, intimate details, of where one child used to hide when frightened, of a favorite song or a private nickname, they were stunned. These were things no one could have guessed, things that only their mother could have known. One son, Sonny, wept when Jenny described a painful moment between him and Mary, something he had never shared with anyone. In Jenny, he felt a piece of his long-lost mother had returned. Jenny documented her incredible journey in the book Yesterday's Children, later adapted into a TV movie starring Jane Seymour. She went on to explore other memories of past and even future lives in her later books, including Across Time and Death. Despite widespread attention, not everyone was convinced. Skeptics claimed her memories were a result of fantasy-prone personality traits or subconscious knowledge gathered through media or research. Some psychologists pointed to cryptomnesia, the hidden retrieval of forgotten information. But Jenny never claimed to prove reincarnation, only to share what she had lived. "I don't expect everyone to believe me," she said in interviews, "but I lived it, and for me, it brought healing." Today, Jenny Cockell lives a quiet life, but her story continues to inspire questions that stretch beyond logic, about memory, identity, and whether love, even across lifetimes, can ever truly fade. Follow for more.